Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Baishu. This is my first ever video that I am making and hopefully going to be editing and posting shortly. So, please be nice to me. I'm new to this. I usually just stream on Twitch, which you can follow me over there at twitch.tv/Baishu0. This is the Star Spark SMP you can see ahead of one of our members in the background over there. So one of the biggest things that you're going to probably realize is that I'm a little on the short side. just a little bit. And I can get even smaller, and I'll explain that all in just a moment. So, one of the biggest things that we are doing in this series, this is season 2 of this SMP, is we play modded. So one of the biggest mods that we have currently on the server is Origins and Origins Plus. So if you don't know what Origins is, basically it just, it gives you a list of different types of origins, I guess? I don't really know what else to call it. So you get things like birds or foxes, or I think you can be a spider too? I don't really know. I haven't paid attention to too many of them. But the one that I have picked is the binturong. So if you don't know what a binturong is, it is a bear cat, and they usually like to stay in trees. I have sharp claws, so I do a little bit extra damage with my bare hands, and when crouching I get smaller, as you saw earlier. Flammable fur, so if I catch on fire, it does cause me quite a bit of damage. I am a jockey, so I can ride on top of other players if I don't want to walk around, if I'm lazy. I jump higher than average, and I can leap forward and, just get a little bit of a head start. And I have something called stamina conservation, which means I have to save energy for leaping, so I can't hold my breath for very long, so I'm not very good at swimming. Manic Miner, the binturong's claws allow them to break blocks faster than others. I'm nocturnal, so I never have to worry about it being too dark or anything. I have permanent night vision. Being a quadruped, binturongs are slightly smaller than normal, so I am just a little bit shorter than some of the other members, and I mean some, you'll see why later. I have a thick hide, so I am immune to all types of thorns and spikes, so dripstone caves are nothing for me. I also don't take any fall damage, but I am too weak to wear netherite armor, which does kind of suck, because I also have less hearts than normal as well. I believe I have 7 hearts. Yes, I have 7 hearts, and this is not the first day of this server. This server has been up for a couple days now. We did our launch stream about 2 or 3 days ago, and I did stream that over on Twitch, but the audio is messed up. I was going to end up editing that and posting that as a video. If I can try and salvage some clips from it, then I can do that and maybe upload some shorts of it or something, just trying to get involved. This server is a closed server, so we're not currently taking any applications, but we do take new applications for content creators before the start of every season, and sometimes we may open them up mid-season, so if you're interested in maybe joining, then just stick around and find out. At the time of recording this video, there's only been 1 episode that has come out so far, and that is Nights. You can go check out Night's video, and I believe Suag and Gory are also working on posting their videos as well. So you guys can definitely go check them out, and maybe while I'm editing this, one of them might post, but for the time being, that's not too likely. What I'm going to do is I am going to put my armor back on. Yes, I know, I'm wearing gold armor. Don't judge me. Also, I don't know why these are saved. Anyways, most of the stuff I have is pretty basic, just because I don't know why I have my lava bucket instead of my water bucket. Not too sure about that. But this is a bow that Swag helped me get yesterday whenever I was helping him. So this is where we started. At the end of season 2, we went through a giant portal to escape our world after it was being attacked by aliens. We came here, and we start out in this beautiful place. Here, hold on. Let me turn off my shaders just so I can show you the beauty of this build. Swag is the person who does most of the builds on this server according to lore and stuff like that, because there is some lore that does go on this server. So this is where we start out. We start out in this beautiful cave, and as you can see, here's the frame of the portal that we went through. If you would like to see a lot of the stuff that happened in Season 2, I suggest you go check out Suag's channel. He is the person who did post the most. His content is good, and he does a lot of videos. Like, he cranks them out so quickly, I honestly don't know how he does it. But yes, we started out here, and we had a little stand-in for one of our members because they couldn't make it. And whenever we started out, we kind of just hung out here for a little bit, and then Suag had to help one of our newer members because they were having some issues with their mod pack. So he helped them, and we got to explore out a little bit, and then we came back to do a big intro with everybody. We did have, I think, 3 people missing from the very start of the server. Also, I can just climb up walls. It's pretty nice. So our host, Nova, or Hyper, is currently having some PC issues. I believe he's getting a new one this weekend, so hopefully he'll be able to join us soon. And then that right there is Seagull. He's one of our quiet members. He doesn't speak very much. Well, he does. He types a lot in chat, which can sometimes get him in trouble. And then one of our other members, Casey, was also unable to join us due to, I believe, time, because of the time that we were doing, and it just didn't really cooperate with their schedule. All of our members are, you know, quite spread out across the world. We currently only have 10 members, but our time zones do vary. We try to make it as accommodable as possible for the members, but sometimes, you know, things don't just work out. This is our way out. There's this, even though I don't need vines, but, you know, other members do. Quite a long climb, but I could just, boost up a little bit, give myself a little... If you do have any questions about what's in the bottom left of the corner, that little plug that's X'd out, it is the voice mod, but we're having some issues with it. We're currently trying to get it resolved. It might have to wait until our server owner can get their PC up and running, and then they can get that fixed, but other than that, everything else works, so might as well just enjoy ourselves, right? Anyways, as you can see, there are a ton of things here. This is all customly built by Suag, and I believe Gory might have helped as well. I'm not too sure if it was for building or for testing out the server at the very beginning, but this is what this part looks like. But if I press M, you can see it's quite a big build. It's a giant crashed mothership of those aliens. So maybe coming to this world didn't actually end up protecting us at all. But most of us did end up going up north. A lot of us wanted to stay together this season, but there is still just a little bit of difference between us. Ooh, an ocelot. Hello. Not very often we see you guys. I don't have any fish, I'm sorry. You can just see how big this whole build is by just standing here and also looking at the map. We also have distance mods, so you can see over there, that's kind of in the direction I live, so you can see all those chunks that I have loaded. Down there is the first village of, you know, probably quite a few on this series, because we do have a mod pack that gives us better villages and stuff like that. And over there's a little stable that spawns in, and right now I believe Suag, Casey, and Knight are currently basing at this portion of the server. I believe some of them might be planning to move. I don't know how they do it, but they just move so quickly. They just get stuff out left and right. Oh, they got a portal working. I knew that they were having issues getting a portal set up in the village. But here you can see our little villager trading hall. I'm gonna close those just in case. We don't want them to get turned again. Unless, you know, that's what they're trying to do, but better safe than sorry. I might stick around until it turns dark and then I'll sleep really quickly, just so it's daytime while we're traveling to my place. You can see Knight and Suag over here kind of having a little bicker about all these chests. Knight's like, these are mine, these are not community chests, and this sign originally said that, you know, that he was here too. Oh, I'm too close to monsters? I'm taking this bed. I'm sorry, I know that's your spawn point, but... Oh my gosh. Where is safe? There we go. Okay, that's there now. That's fine. Sorry, Knight. So over here, I believe this is something that Casey had done, and it is a creeper farm. We also have a mod that helps us with spawners. Something that Casey had suggested was that if, you know, one of us is going to use a spawner here, we have to build another one here as well. or like not specifically a spawner, but like a farm. We have to build something here to kind of contribute to society. And I believe he said that there was a parrot spawner. Yeah. So as you can see, we do have a random parrot spawner. This was just randomly here. I don't really need any of that. But so yeah, we also have the carry on mod. So we can just carry things. I already have a parrot though, so you can stay there. There is a pillager outpost nearby, so they're always lurking here. Chilling out with the parrots usually and the pigs. You can see, you know, they're having a little staring contest over there. I mean, you can just run past them and they won't really give you much trouble. There's lots of parrots through here just because of that spawner, which is a little funny. So to get over to Gary and I's area, you have to cross through this giant jungle, and up here it becomes more bamboo-y. So there's a lot of bamboo up here that you kind of have to squeeze through. Thank goodness me and Gary are tiny, so we don't really have too many issues. Oh, until now. There we go. So now we're just traveling through this part of the jungle, because apparently this seed really likes jungles. Or just dense forested areas. But Gary, since he is the Gaia, which is the smallest origin I believe we have currently on the server, not sure about the entire mod in general. So Gaia had the idea. Gary had the wonderful idea that since he is a Gaia, and the Gaia, if you don't know what a Gaia is, it's like a plant, not a plant spirit, but like an earth spirit type thing. So he gets like boosts from flowers and stuff like that. So, you know, he thought that maybe living in a deep forested biome like the dark oak forest, that it would fit for his origin. And since I'm a Binturong and I like trees, I agreed. This is one of the structures that we have. Turns out it's infested with silverfish, so I probably shouldn't be walking on it, but you can see it did not used to have that many holes at all. We did go and find a cherry biome, so up here is our area. We went and found a cherry biome and mangrove, and this is something that Gary has been building. I'm not too great at building, but you know, he's used the chipped mod for like the curled green terracotta and lots of dark oak. That's my fish. He died. I dropped him on accident. We don't talk about it. His name is Sag, ... frowny face. So he's got 2 chip tables, and he's still working on it, so there are some holes here and there. This is just a chest of dark oak. Actually, you know what? I put that in the corner for some reason, because I was delivering some dark oak for him. But probably be more helpful there. But this is our ladder, so if you're an origin that can't climb, well, that sucks for you. So this is the 2nd floor. Probably shouldn't be showing off his build like this, but I absolutely love the way he builds. So here's the 3rd floor. Over there is our little community chest area. If you see a little hole down there, you'll figure out what that is later. So right here is a little, it's completely closed off. It's a little valley that we have, and there is a pond down in the middle that's a little heart shape. And it's filled with moss and azalea trees and some roses, and I did go to a flower biome Anyways, forgot that I can't shift on the end of things or I slip off. Oh, the pig was in the hole again. I'm surprised he's still here. There is usually a fish that chills down in there. He's also my fish. His name is Gerald. But we had to take him out because it was winter and the water was freezing over, because we do have seasons. But over here we have a start of our little enchantment table, and over there is it's like a little witch hut. It's not a witch hut. We have witch huts. It's a little mansion thing that is filled with witches and spiders, I think. And they're a pain, but they had some pretty decent loot. Right there's Dokeville. It's a dark oak village that I really, really like. And then right past it is another village. It's a birch village. And okay, sorry. I changed all the audio sounds, so maybe you guys can actually hear me a little better. Hopefully it's not too quiet now. I do apologize for that, especially suddenly in the middle of the video, but I'm a little bit sensitive-eared, so stuff like that can get pretty loud for me. So I tend to have my game volumes pretty low, but I try to tough it through for you guys, but sometimes it's a little much. Yeah, that's the village. I'll show you guys it later. All the villagers are gone. But in the very beginning, on our launch day, one of the other members, we had Gory and Rocket, which are our two newest members, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Our two newest members are Gory Blocks and I can't remember their entire name, but I think it's Valiant Rocket. I'll put pictures of their like streams and stuff if I can find them. Rocket started a raid, I believe. It might have been Gory, it might have been Rocket. Can't really remember. I was not feeling too good. Well, apparently I was starting to get sick and I got sick the next day, so that was fun. That's the Birch Village. We don't really care about that because it's Birch. Come on now. We have our little place down here, and over here is my wonderful parrot. He doesn't currently have a name yet, so if you guys have any suggestions for that, leave it down below in the comments, and I will take this name tag and name him. These are our chests. These are my doing. That is something I did. But yeah, this is Gary's chest. He definitely has a lot more than I do. And these are my chests. I have one in the corner, one there, and two double chests. And then this is our automatic smelting system that I like to use because I'm lazy and I don't like to do it myself. We have our little anvil that we stole from that place, or maybe it was the one that's all the way down that way. B-dubs would not be happy with me. Is it turning nighttime again? Oh well, we'll be able to get the rain away, I guess. Oh, slipped off the edge. There's the pig. I do plan on making a little opening over there, mayhaps, maybe covering the top, make it like a little secluded secret area for Gary to relax and hang around his flowers, you know, just to, so, because the flowers give him powers, because he's got flower power. And down here is where I plan on basing. It's not much at the moment, it's just a little layout. I didn't realize how close to the sky I was over here, so I'm gonna maybe have to rethink about this. Maybe we'll work on that next episode. Now that there's no weather, now you can actually see a little bit of, you know, our area. There's not really too much to show you all just yet, just because not too much has been happening on the server, no giant builds or anything. I think the most a house has been built is this, and I'm not too sure where anyone else has been basing so far. I pretty much just know the people at the first northern village and then farther up north with us. And this, this is the long path that me and Gary took to find the cherry biome and then the mangrove biome. And I believe the flower forest was somewhere through, yeah, right here. Right here was the little flower forest. Oh, I don't even remember there being a village there, but apparently there was. And then we've got some stone circles. You can see some of the structures that we get. I have not been to, like, all of them at all. I believe we have another one for, like, ruined portals and stuff. That makes them a bit better. And right here you can kind of see the layout of Dokeville and then the Birch Village. And then this is the one that we might have gotten that anvil at, but other than that we haven't explored too much. I kind of want to branch out and go, like, probably this direction, because I don't think anyone went this direction except for maybe Seagull, but also could have gone, like, literally any of these directions. Because I know 3 people are here, and me and Gary are here, and I believe last time I saw Gory and Rocket, they were here. Because we had a giant raid. So yeah, and I believe this looks like something that could be interesting. A windswept savanna? Maybe we'll go adventuring some episode. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we've done so far. Me and Gary have another portal, but we're both not very good with fire. so we don't go in there a lot. So that's pretty much all I really have to say about the server so far, other than it has already been a lot of fun. So if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments. I know it wasn't very long, and it's probably gonna get even shorter after I edit it, but I kind of just wanted to get something out there, you know, just a little introduction from me to you, showing you all the cool, beautiful things of this server so far, and kind of giving you some ideas about where we might take it. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm not too sure how to end videos yet, or really anything about recording at all. This is not my thing. Streaming is my thing. This is weird for me. But I don't want to just keep saying it over and over again, but I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe I'll see you next time. Goodbye.